start of the process for designing the venue for my intended launch event for TGC 2019. Now, I did say that on the previous video that it was going to start within the next couple of weeks, but I've just realised that I only get 3 or 4 free days a week to have a look at it. So the earlier I can start it, the better. So hence why I've started it today. Now let's go into the game. Now I have learned a few tips, 1 or 2 tips, which I'm going to put into practice straight away. Now this is I openly admit that I'm very good at it to start with, which is why I'm going to be months, and there's going to be plenty of messages exchanged between designers and myself before this venue gets published. So there's going to be plenty of assistance So let's start the basic stuff by going to new course. Now I'm not going to name it anything at present, because that was another thing I learnt. Right, what theme are we looking for? I think might be Harvest. Might be the best one. Might be the one I'm looking for this event. Now, or shall we do it slightly different? Shall we do it off the... No, I think Harvest will be good enough. Right, let's go with that then. So, terrain. Hills, let's flatten everything out. So everything I put in is natural. Let's get rid of everything. Let's leave a bit of planting in there. 5, right, grass. 50, no rocks either. And happy with the selection. We've got a few plants in, but nothing else. So in fact we may just take the plants out and take everything out. Right, so let's get rid of those as well. That's fine. So it backs out of there. So absolutely nothing is right. Green size he reckons is 5. So we'll put it as 10. Green bunkers, we don't want any. We don't want fairway width as 20 as 65. Right, fairway bankers, we don't want any. Green sides 10, green bunkers, we don't want any. And so that's done, so we should do that to start with. Right, so as you can see, let's hire everything up. And this was another thing I learned previous, is that you can sculpt the entire landscape raise, and it should be, if you can find it, 1, 2, this one, right. Go get it as far out as you can, and then get it as raised up as you can. There you go. That's the way to clear it. Right, thanks Cathal for that, call for that tip. That tip was very useful, and now I've got a blank canvas. The only thing is, I might want to get rid of some of these trees. Right, yeah, let's get rid of one or two of these things. Right, now that we're done with the scaling, we can get rid of that. Clear generated trees. How do we do that? Right, so get rid of those. Okay, obviously not. Right. How do we get, unless they're outside, unless we raise that area up as well. Landscape flatten. Let's get rid of the clubhouse so as well. Get rid of that. That's gone as well. So yeah, how much have we got on this plot of land? If we go, we're just gonna get the measuring tool out. We're just going to get the measurement tool out, if I can find where it is. I think, yeah, there's the measurement tool. Right, so you want a run out to this end. Right, so we've got 1913. The plot on the side. Okay, right, if we can, so we've got 2036. Roughly there. $1704. That's what we've got that side, and then we've got close to from that side as well. Yeah, so that's the plot size we've got indicated by those four distance markers. Right. Right, so which way do I want this to flow? Do I want the hose to go out, or the hose to go inward? Right. So I'm just trying to figure out which direction I want the hose to flow in. Like I said, it's going to take a while to get to the stage. So if we start the first hole up this end. So I'm going to clear those distance markers in a minute. Now that I know how much I've got to play with, I'll clear them in a minute. Right, so so what gives it? So if we started, say, the first hole. Well, people are starting to watch this. Right, that's good to see. Right, now if we start the first hole out here, right, we want the first hole to be a decent length par 4 to open things up. So if we wanted to create, now bearing in mind that the tour clubs are, I'm doing a course for my launch event for the next game, but I'm doing it in this game first. TGC2019. That's when this course is going to be ready. It's going to be about 3 months in the making. Just marking out some distances for the time being. I said I'm not having any round. I'm just marking stuff out and making it today. I'm not actually going to be playing the game. I'm just marking distances and whatever else I want. Because I need to get assistance first. I may well be doing that. Obviously I can't run it myself because I'm a designer, but I can certainly, I'm a designer in this case, but I can certainly see if other people want to get involved and then join them. No, this is for my intended match play event, which is not to do with the Ryder Cup. That was a mistake I made. It's nothing to do with it. Right, so if I want Ben. Right. Right, so if I want the tour clubs go 279 and just ignore it. Don't need comments like that. I'm building my match play event course now. This is what I'm doing at the moment. This is what this broadcast is about. But like I say, it's not going to be over quickly. It's going to take at least 2 or 3 months to get this ready. So the tour clubs will roll out about 300 yards, is that right? Yeah, usually they will roll out about 300 yards. So if we put a dog leg at the, if we mark that down as a dog leg to start the, if we put another, no, it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while, is this? At the moment I'm just putting a load of markings down so I know what distances I'd like to have. I'm still doing the match play event, yes, but not in that style. I'll be doing it slightly different. I did say that in the video, but I'll have to change it up. You can join the tournament I'm doing. Yeah, it's going to be similar to the WGC match play, not the Ryder Cup. There's going to be 16 players, and it's going to be top 16, quarterfinals, semi-finals, final. Some of my friends and some others as well. Whoever wants to sign up for it. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Right, so you got your dog leg just out to the thing. It's the dog leg right with a dog leg that stretches for 180 yards, and with so water is there. Water is there. There's the drop point for the water. No, it's like the WGC World Match Play, which is slightly different. No, it isn't. It's like the World Match Play, which is nothing to do with the Ryder Cup. The difference is it's international, not Europe, USA. That's the main difference. That's the main difference to my tournament. The Ryder Cup will be exclusive in Europe, USA. This one's not. I didn't. And if anybody gets confused, that's not my problem. your gap for your water. Now do another slight straight up run to the end hole. It said in the style of, but not a repeat. But I've actually decided it's going to be in the style of a world match play instead. So the Word document can be corrected if you want that to be the case. Oh, it is. It is. I'm starting the creation for my launch event call. So I've used your tip to clear everything out, and I'm trying to put all the markers down for first hole to see what I want. Yeah, it was originally, then I decided to change it. No. No, I don't. Right, so that is going to be a gap for water. That is going to be a dog leg. That is going to be a gap. That 40-yard gap is going to be a gap for water, and then that other measuring point is going to be the run up to the green. Right. Going to be the start the run up to the green. Right, if I can bring you back here, the first marker I put down is the tee box. The second marker, which is up here, is the start of a dog leg. The third marker is the start of a water hazard, and the fourth marker is the start of the run up to the green. Which I haven't put down yet. Evening, James. Right, so 65 yards, that should be the end of that hole, and as long as you've got a good marker there, that should be the first hole. Right, and we'll see how that looks. Right, so it was Cathal. It's spelled C-A-T-H-A-L. It's a friend of mine. Do you want to just put your name in, Cole? That would be greatly appreciated. Cathal. Almost got it right. No. Oh, I might. C-A-T-H-A-L. No, he's Irish. That's why he's got that name. You can make the markers overlap to make the distances more accurate and defined. If you back out of the tool and hover over a marker, right? What you saying, Cole? You're saying hover over a marker and that does what? He is, yes. And again. Add this. I'm guessing add distance marker. All right, that's good. So what would you do it if you were planning to add water? How would you do it? Or add a gap for water? How would you do it? First, remove all the lines except the first one using your delete tool. Okay. Right. So these ones here. Let's get rid of that. Delete. This one here that I'm pointing to now, because that one over there was the first one. That one to your left, to the left of the screen was the first one I put in. Evening, mate. Right, that's gone. And the one on the right as well. There's two of them actually. Do you want me to get rid of them? There's two of them here. Do you want me to get rid of them? Oops. Don't like. Come on. Get rid of the line, please. I would, but the tools just disappeared. The tool to delete them has just disappeared. Unless I go back into measure again. No, that just brings the tool back up. Brings the tool back up again. Press B. You mean press circle? Oh, there you... Thanks for that. Just showed how much I know what I'm doing when I actually don't. Right, so let's clear that one up. Right, that one's gone as well. And the only one that's in now is the first line that I said was the starting point. Yeah, got rid of those as well. He's gonna give me a lot of help, Melissa. So we're gonna see plenty of him about. Add distance marker, I would assume. Or scope land. What scope land or add distance marker? Right. Right, so it's now going to put a new distance marker in depending on where I want to put it. I am new to this, yes. Create the dog leg. Right. Why has it done that? It's gone all over the place. Don't like that. Right, that'll do. And bearing in mind it's the first hole, I don't want it too hard. I don't, that's why I'm trying to learn. This is a learning curve. It's going to take me 3 months to get through this. So it's not gonna, I'm not gonna rush it at all. I know I'm trying to, mate. It's not as easy as that. Right. Right, let's delete those 2 markers as well. because I don't like the look of them either. Right, let's get rid of that. Right, that marker's gone as well. Is everything else gone? No, the first marker is still there, but first marker's still there. Right, let's hang on. Let's put another scope land measure. Let's put another marker out somewhere at the end of the intended dog leg, at the end of the intended first leg, and then at the end of the intended second. Right, so that first bit's straight, then it turns for 140 yards, and then it straightens out again. So you can see there that that's what we want it to do. Straighten out to 202 yards, and then that's good enough. Right, we just need a straight up section from here to the first marker. Right, I reckon I've got it as I want it. There's the start of the dog leg, and there's the end of the dog leg, and the straightening out bit to the end of the hole. I just need to get those two joined together. I will be. I said on the Word document that the whole course creation was going to be live streamed. But if it gets too hard, then I'll cancel the live stream and just hard record it once I get some assistance. It's just a file I've created explaining what the actual intention is on YouTube. You've watched the video, haven't you? So that's the actual intention. Right. Straighten and straighten out. It will do. It's a first it's a second effort, mate. It's not going to be very good to start with. There's going to be a lot of changes made and a lot of things looked at before this even gets anywhere near published. So don't worry about that. Hey up, Phil. Thanks for moderating, pal. Just keep an eye on it, will ya? Evening, Steve. Now, forgive me for not knowing what I'm doing here, but this is a learning curve for us. I'm all trying to learn as I'm doing this. It's not going to come out very well to start with, and people are finding that already. Just report it to my mod then, Melissa. They'll get it removed. Yeah, but be careful how you voice it, mate. Yeah, just keep an eye on it for me, Phil, please. And you know what to do if it gets to thing. You've got the privileges there, just get on with it. Moderation. Flag 'em, Phil, please. Flag 'em. I'm hoping he's still watching this because he can flag 'em. I'm speaking to my mod, thank you. He knows what. Again, flag it. Flag the comment and remove it, please, Phil. That's his job. He knows what's happening. He needs to show me that he's a good moderator. He needs to remove it. It's alright. It's alright. Flag it anyway, Phil, because I don't like the language. So flag it. I don't know if I'm giving you a timeout rule. Just give me a sec, Phil. I'll come up channel myself. Take this on fine, I'm gonna have to flag it ourselves. The user, and I can also ban. Who else wants banning? One of them. I think Mike wants banning definitely. Yep. So he is definitely one that wants banning, and also I'll flag it. Oh, come on. Oh, man. It's because of that, isn't it? Right, let's get rid of that for the time being. And they remove them. Well, they don't know. They're going to get removed, either by Phil or by myself. So one of us is going to do it. Right, one of us is gonna do it. Either how I need to know how you ban them though. Ban. Select block user. Okay, right. Okay, right. That is an offensive remark, and Melissa's going to be. Melissa's fine at present. She hasn't said anything. It's just that. Right. So we need to flag that up. He's had to stop because he's coming on doing it himself, and he's going to sort out his problem. Right, it's a problem that he knows exists. He knew it existed on thing because he knew that was going on. I haven't been reported as of yet. I remember the last time he said that he didn't report me anyway. So I'm going to stop this now because this is getting pathetic. So I'm going to stop it now before it gets too out of hand. Right, so I need to go to my channel. Has Phil taken my advice for banning him? Right, he does have a ban command which is available to him. He can also select the block user command. Right. You can also select the block user command, which I will do anyway. Report, remove, put user in timeout, or report. Deleted. Right, the message was deleted. I don't know how we can do it, and how can we block it? How can we block it?